Good evening, Kalispera, from the beautiful island of Rhodes in Greece. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Hadjipavli, and I am a wedding celebrant living and working all around the beautiful country of Greece, where I have lived for more than a couple of decades. So here I am today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about elopement ceremonies in Greece. I've just come back at the weekend. I was on the island of Paros, which is located in the Cyclades, a couple of flights away from the island of Rhodes, and I was there to officiate an elopement ceremony for a wonderful couple that travelled a very long way. And since I've come back, I've had a couple of inquiries about what exactly a celebrant can do if a couple is considering an elopement ceremony in Greece. Hi Wendy, my fellow celebrant from Spain. Anyway, I've had a couple of couples come on even since I got back on Sunday, and I thought this was the perfect moment to explain how us, as celebrants, like Wendy, my colleague who's come online now, who's in Spain, what we can do as celebrants for you if you're a couple considering an elopement ceremony, anywhere in the world, really. For couples that are considering an elopement ceremony for whatever reason, maybe their original wedding plans have been changed. Maybe they want to go abroad, but they're not able to bring their family and friends. And I see it also on many Facebook brides and couples groups as well, talking about, oh, I'm changing my wedding, so we're only going to elope. An elopement ceremony is a wonderful, wonderful thing if you choose a celebrant as the officiant for this particular ceremony. For most couples choosing an elopement is normally just when the couple choose to go themselves and have the wedding ceremony of their dreams somewhere in this wonderful world. And as a celebrant, it's our job to create that ceremony, create the atmosphere, set the scene, and make this occasion the most special one, the most memorable. It's the most important day in the couple's life. So, as a celebrant in Greece, that's precisely and exactly what I do. I get to know my couple, we talk, they see me either on WhatsApp or Skype or something, and we have a little bit of a chat about the style of ceremony they want. And at that moment, they choose if they like me. If I'm the right fit for their wedding day, that's number one of importance. It's really, really important if you're considering an elopement ceremony that you choose the right celebrant for you. Because you just don't want somebody standing there that doesn't suit you, somebody that doesn't speak how you expect them to speak, somebody who's going to say things that you don't want them to say. It's really, really important that you have the right person. So all of us celebrants, we meet our couples in advance and we have a chat. And at that point, maybe the couple decides that we're not the right fit for their special day and they go off and speak to another celebrant. Because there's lots of different celebrants out there in this wonderful world, and they all are out there for different styles of weddings, different styles of couples. There's always some wedding celebrant that will fit you, somebody that would be perfect for you. Now, we have to talk about what a celebrant can do in Greece. Now, I personally am an independent celebrant, and as an independent celebrant, I cannot legally do any marriage paperwork on the day. Now, we take it as two different things. The marriage is the legal bit, the signing of the paperwork, the documentation, just as you would imagine that in any of your own countries, whether that be the UK or any other place in Europe or anywhere else further afield. You go along to your civil registry office, you sign on the dotted line, you have a couple of witnesses to sign as well, and you have done your legal documentation. And this then would free you up to go to Greece and have a celebrant-led ceremony by someone like myself or the other celebrants that are out there, which is written and designed exactly for you. It's not a generic script. We tell your story. We learn about you. Maybe you've told us about the proposal. And the whole point of it is that you've got a chance, you can laugh, you can shed a tear. And if it's just the two of you together, it's the most important day of your life. Do you want to have a civil ceremony at that point? Do you want just somebody to come along and just say a few simple words of a script? If you do, that's fine. That's what you want, and you're very important to you that you sign the paperwork on the day. Then you will have exactly a similar thing as what you would have had in your own country, a civil ceremony. But of course, you've got the beautiful backdrop in Greece, you've got the beautiful blue waters, you've got your beautiful venue, and many, many couples will choose that route. But these days, the way this world is going and the way things have turned out this year, there are obviously many, many couples that want to have something truly written and created for them. And this is what we do as celebrants. We write and create a ceremony for you. The couple in Paros, to be perfectly honest, it was a very, very last minute ceremony, because that's what we're coming to in this world this year. Until things get back to some sort of normality, we've got to be ready for some last minute plans. And me personally, I'm ready to jump for last minute plans. There's nothing I like better than a ceremony. So just contact me and I'm ready to go. But they wanted something boho. They wanted something relaxed. They said it specifically. They didn't want traditional vows. And they wanted to have something special in their ceremony. So we did, in fact, a unity sand ceremony, which is perfect for Greece. It's where you have coloured sands poured into a central vessel. And it's all about bringing you together as a couple, just like the grains of sand can never be separated, neither can your bond or your love. That's basically what it's all about. But at the end of the day, you also have a beautiful vessel at the end with a little jar with the coloured sands to take home. And then you can take that out, maybe on a first-year anniversary, maybe as a reminder of your special wedding day. We did that in Paros. We had a unity sand ceremony. And it adds a little light-hearted fun as well to a very serious moment in time, a wedding ceremony. Now, they didn't sign the legal documentation on the day, but for them, it was the most important thing was their wedding, the celebration of the marriage, the celebration of the legal documentation. They wanted to stand up with each other and exchange intimate, beautiful vows and exchange their rings and move forward as partners for life. So that's what a celebrant can do if you are considering any form of wedding anywhere in the world. But in Greece, that's what I do, and that's what the other celebrants here do. Now, one thing you have to be a little cautious of is when you decide to get married in Greece and you go to some of the wedding planners all over Greece, could be anywhere on one of the islands on the mainland, and they have what is known as a symbolic ceremony, which is what the official terminology is, a symbolic ceremony. And first of all, I must tell you that it doesn't have to feel symbolic. I think I've already clarified that. There's nothing symbolic about any form of ceremony that I do. They are your wedding ceremony. But sometimes the registrar or the local mayor will be, or their representative will actually be called a celebrant, because that's kind of the terminology that's used in the wedding world here in Greece. So my advice to you is to meet your celebrant and check what type of celebrant that is, because if that's important to you, that you have something specially done for you and you're not looking for a generic script or a generic symbolic ceremony, then hunt out a celebrant and find somebody that's going to do exactly what you're looking for, something specially for you, filled with emotion, filled with laughter. Your ceremony, it's a classic, your way. You've chosen in this difficult times to travel, and you're going across to any country, whether it be in Greece or Spain, where Wendy is. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you've chosen to do this as a couple, your ceremony is going to be important to you, definitely. Most weddings, whether they be large weddings of 350 people, which don't tell me I love a large wedding. I love them, like everybody. But if your ceremony is intimate and small, it's maybe just you as a couple, which is known as an elopement, or it's a micro wedding, just you and the family, just you and a few friends. Your ceremony may be very important to you. So that was it really. I'm very buoyed up. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what a celebrant can do in an elopement, because I've had a lot of, as I said, a few people asking, even since Sunday, about how and what a celebrant can actually do at a destination wedding in Greece. So my answer is all what I've already said. So if you do catch this video and you are a couple and you're looking to have any form of ceremony, whether it be a vow renewal, a commitment ceremony, a wedding ceremony, but you've chosen Greece, and you've chosen one of the islands or the mainland. I'm based on the island of Rhodes, which is a beautiful island, and I see my good colleague there, Despina there, who's got a beautiful hotel in the old city. We have one of the most beautiful old cities in the world on the island of Rhodes. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's one of the oldest inhabited medieval cities. So Rhodes is a beautiful place to come to if you do decide to have a wedding in one of the Greek islands. But anyway, if you decided to come to any of Greece for have a destination wedding, look into all your options. Do you want the legal ceremony? Are you considering something that's special for you and you want it's really important to you after everything you've gone through or your plans have changed? In which case, set up a chat with a celebrant like myself. We're happy to chat. We're good at that. That's what we do. Me personally, my website is Grecian Ceremonies, www.grecianceremonies.gr. You'll obviously see me on my Facebook page, but I also have Instagram and LinkedIn, and I'm on Pinterest. Thank you, Wendy. I think we all do ceremonies. We give it all our love. That's what a celebrant does. It's for all of us. I think it's a passion more than a job. It's a vocation for me. I absolutely love writing and officiating ceremonies. But anyway, yes, contact me either through any of those mediums or by email, info@grecianceremonies.gr. Happy to chat about weddings anywhere in Greece. So do get in touch and I'll explain it all once more. So thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you, Wendy and Despina there. Thank you very much. Can't see who else the others are there, but thanks for watching. And oh, that's Vicky. Vicky, you're a sweetheart. My daughter's watching as well. Now I'm going to cry, so I'm gone. Okay, guys, thank you for watching my video. And anybody who catches this on replay, send me a message if you want further information. Bye from the beautiful island of Rhodes.